Close your eyes for a moment and imagine waking up in the morning, drawing the curtains, and seeing the world in high definition again. The leaves outside your window shimmer with crisp detail, the morning sunlight paints the walls in rich gold, and you can even read the fine print on your favorite book without holding it at arm's length. For many seniors, this sounds like a dream because over the years, the sharpness of our vision slowly fades. It often starts so subtly that we do not notice it. Street signs at night seem blurrier. The labels on food jars require a little squint. Colors lose their vibrancy, and slowly these small changes can chip away at our independence, our confidence, and our joy in everyday moments. But what if I told you there are foods, everyday affordable vegetables, that could help your eyes repair themselves while you sleep? This is not just wishful thinking. It is backed by a growing body of research showing that certain nutrients can reach the delicate tissues of the eye, strengthen their defenses, and even help regenerate the microscopic cells that allow us to see clearly. And here is the fascinating part. Cooking these vegetables in the right way can actually increase their power to heal. You see, your eyes are not just passive windows to the world. They are living, dynamic organs. Inside, there is a bustling network of microscopic blood vessels delivering oxygen and nutrients. There are light-sensitive cells capturing every detail of the world around you. And there is a protective layer, almost like an invisible shield, that guards against damage from sunlight, pollution, and the oxidative stress that accelerates aging. Over time, this shield weakens, and so do the repair systems inside your eyes. That is when problems like macular degeneration, cataracts, and night blindness begin to creep in. But here's what most people do not realize. Much of this damage begins long before symptoms appear, and much of it is modifiable. Your diet can literally tip the scales between decline and repair. The right foods can boost circulation to your retina, fortify the antioxidant defenses in your lens, and even help replenish the pigments that give your eyes the ability to see fine detail in low light. In today's talk, we are going to explore 4 specific cooked vegetables that do exactly that. I will show you why they work, the precise nutrients they deliver, and the cooking methods that unlock their healing potential. We will connect the dots between the science and your dinner plate, so you know exactly what to do tonight to give your eyes a head start in repairing themselves while you rest. By the end of this, you will not just know what these vegetables are, you will understand how to make them part of your routine in a way that is delicious, simple, and genuinely transformative for your vision. So, if the thought of waking up with sharper, more vibrant eyesight excites you, stay with me because your journey to better vision starts with the next bite you take. During the hours when you are asleep, your body is far from idle. In fact, some of its most important repair work happens during this quiet time, and your eyes are no exception. Think of your sleep as a nightly maintenance shift, with specialized crews repairing cellular damage, clearing waste, and restoring delicate tissues so that you can face the next day with optimal function. Inside your eyes, this repair process is even more intricate. Every day, your retina, the paper-thin layer at the back of your eye that captures light, is bombarded by ultraviolet rays, environmental pollutants, and oxidative stress from normal metabolism. Over time, these stressors chip away at the proteins, pigments, and membranes that make vision possible. The body responds by dispatching antioxidant compounds, repairing DNA damage, and recycling worn-out photoreceptor cells. But here is the catch. This process depends heavily on the nutrients available in your bloodstream at the time. If your diet is rich in specific plant compounds, you essentially hand your eyes the raw materials they need for optimal overnight restoration. Without those compounds, your body is like a repair crew trying to fix a bridge without enough steel or tools. That is why the foods you eat during the day have a profound influence on how well your eyes recover during the night. One nutrient family that plays a starring role here is carotenoids, powerful plant pigments that act like built-in sunglasses for your eyes. Lutein and Zeaxanthin, 2 specific carotenoids, are found in high concentrations in the macula, the part of your retina responsible for sharp central vision. At night, these compounds work alongside vitamin C, vitamin E, and zinc to neutralize free radicals before they can damage sensitive retinal cells. The result is not only better protection from future damage, but also an improved ability to see in low light conditions. Here is the part most people miss. Cooking certain vegetables actually makes these carotenoids more bioavailable. In other words, the heat breaks down plant cell walls, releasing more of the nutrients so your body can absorb them efficiently. That means a bowl of lightly sauteed or steamed vegetables can deliver more eye healing power than eating them raw. If this is resonating so far, and you want to keep unlocking the science-backed secrets for preserving your eyesight, make sure to subscribe for more strategies that combine cutting-edge research with practical kitchen tips. In a few moments, we will meet the first of our 4 superstar vegetables, a bright, humble ingredient you probably already have in your kitchen, and see how it can help your eyes sharpen their focus while you rest. But first, let us look at the surprising reason cooking rather than harming these vegetables can actually boost their ability to protect your vision. Most of us grew up hearing that the best way to preserve nutrients in vegetables is to eat them raw. And while that is true for some delicate vitamins like vitamin C, the story is much more interesting when it comes to the plant compounds that specifically protect your eyes. Imagine a treasure chest that is sealed shut with layers of plant fiber. Inside that chest are precious antioxidants, carotenoids, polyphenols, and other phytonutrients, just waiting to help your body repair itself. When you eat certain vegetables raw, that chest stays mostly closed. Your digestive system gets some of those treasures, but a large portion remains locked away inside the plant cell walls. This is where cooking becomes a game changer. Heat works like a master key, softening the cell walls and releasing those antioxidants into a form your body can absorb more easily. In the case of eye health, cooking can dramatically increase the bioavailability of lutein and zeaxanthin, the very compounds that concentrate in your retina and protect against macular degeneration and other age-related eye conditions. A 2023 study from the Journal of Food Science found that gently steaming or sautéing vegetables like spinach and kale can increase the amount of available lutein by more than 20% compared to eating them raw. Even more impressive, cooking tomatoes boosts the antioxidant lycopene by as much as 60%, and lycopene has been linked to a lower risk of cataracts. But here's the important nuance. The type of cooking matters. Overcooking can destroy some heat-sensitive vitamins, so the goal is to apply just enough heat to unlock the phytonutrients without boiling them into oblivion. Light steaming for 3 to 5 minutes, quick sautéing with a little extra virgin olive oil, or roasting at moderate temperatures are ideal methods. The healthy fats in olive oil or avocado oil also act like nutrient shuttles, helping carotenoids dissolve and move into your bloodstream where they can reach your eyes. So when it comes to the vegetables we are about to discuss, think of cooking not as robbing them of nutrition, but as transforming them into a more powerful, bioavailable form. It is a difference between having the ingredients for a recipe locked in a pantry versus laid out on the counter ready to use. In just a moment, we will begin with the first vegetable on our list. One that glows with orange color, is inexpensive, and is often overlooked as a powerful nighttime healer for your vision. Our first vision repairing vegetable is one you have probably enjoyed since childhood, the carrot. But I want you to think beyond the old saying about carrots helping you see in the dark. This is not just folklore. It is grounded in some very real and fascinating science. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A. Inside your body, vitamin A is converted into a molecule called retinal, and retinal is an essential building block for the photoreceptor cells in your retina. Without enough of it, these cells cannot properly detect light, and your night vision begins to suffer. In fact, one of the earliest signs of vitamin A deficiency is difficulty seeing in dim light, a condition known as night blindness. But here is where the story gets even more interesting. Beta-carotene does more than just help you see in the dark. It also supports the production of a pigment called rhodopsin, which acts like a biological night vision sensor in your eyes. Each time light enters your eye, rhodopsin helps capture it, sending the signal to your brain so you can form an image. And just like a flashlight that needs fresh batteries, rhodopsin requires a steady supply of vitamin A to function at its best. Cooking carrots can actually boost their beta-carotene availability. A study from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that steaming or lightly sautéing carrots increases the amount of absorbable beta-carotene by as much as 30%. Adding a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado oil, can further enhance absorption because beta-carotene is fat soluble. Here's a simple protocol you can try tonight. Slice fresh carrots into thick coins, steam them for about 5 minutes until they are just tender, then drizzle them with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of sea salt. Enjoy them with your evening meal, and you are giving your eyes a generous supply of the raw materials they need for overnight repair. If this is resonating so far, and you want to continue unlocking food-based ways to protect your vision, subscribe now because the next vegetable might surprise you with its ability to nourish the tiny blood vessels that keep your eyes healthy. The second vegetable on our list is the vibrant, leafy spinach, a true powerhouse for the microcirculation in your eyes. Spinach is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that act like natural internal sunglasses, filtering harmful high-energy light and protecting delicate photoreceptor cells from damage. But spinach offers something even more remarkable for seniors. It is rich in nitrates, which your body can convert into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your body, including the microscopic capillaries in your retina. This means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more efficient removal of waste products from your eyes, which are critical for healthy vision. The research is compelling. A 2022 study published in Nutrients found that adults who consumed the nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach had significantly better retinal blood flow and reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration. This is because improved circulation nourishes your eyes at the cellular level, supporting the natural repair processes that occur while you sleep. Cooking spinach lightly is key here. When you steam or saute spinach for just a few minutes, you not only reduce its oxalate content, which can bind to minerals and limit their absorption, but you also increase the bioavailability of lutein. Pairing spinach with a small amount of healthy fat, like a drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of chopped nuts, boosts the absorption of these fat-soluble compounds even further. Here is a practical tip. In the evening, lightly saute fresh spinach in olive oil with a clove of garlic for 2 to 3 minutes until it just wilts. Serve it as a side dish to your dinner or stir it into a warm soup. This not only enhances flavor, but it also ensures your eyes receive a direct infusion of circulation-boosting, vision-protecting nutrients before you drift off to sleep. In just a moment, we will uncover the third vegetable on our list, one that brings a burst of sunshine to your plate and restores the pigments your macula depends on to keep your vision sharp. Our third vision-repairing vegetable is the golden-hued butternut squash, a delicious, slightly sweet vegetable that does far more for your eyes than most people realize. Its deep orange color is a visual cue that it is brimming with carotenoids, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin, which directly replenish the protective pigments in your macula. Your macula is like the high-definition center of your vision. It is the part of your retina that allows you to read fine print, recognize faces, and see vivid colors. Over time, the natural pigments in the macula can thin out, leaving the underlying cells vulnerable to oxidative damage and harmful blue light. But here is the good news. Research shows that regularly consuming foods rich in lutein and zeaxanthin can rebuild these pigments, effectively giving your macula a fresh coat of protection. Butternut squash also contains beta-cryptoxanthin, another carotenoid with antioxidant properties that support the structural proteins in your lens, helping to keep it clear. This is crucial in reducing the risk of cataracts, which cloud the lens and interfere with vision. Cooking butternut squash amplifies these benefits. Roasting or steaming it softens the fibrous plant matrix, releasing more carotenoids for your body to absorb. Pairing it with a touch of healthy fat, perhaps a light drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, enhances bioavailability even more. Here's a simple evening-friendly preparation. Peel and cube butternut squash, toss it lightly in olive oil, and roast it at a moderate temperature, about 375 degrees Fahrenheit, for 20 to 25 minutes until tender. The gentle heat will bring out its natural sweetness while unlocking the eye protective nutrients inside. Enjoy it alongside your dinner, and you are feeding your macula exactly what it needs to defend your vision overnight. If you are finding this journey into food-based eye repair inspiring, remember to subscribe for more science-backed practical strategies you can put on your plate today. Because the final vegetable we will discuss has a special talent. It helps keep the lens of your eye crystal clear, guarding you against one of the most common causes of vision loss in later years. The fourth vegetable in our vision repair arsenal is the humble tomato, a fruit in botanical terms, but in the kitchen and for our purposes, very much a vegetable. Tomatoes are one of the richest natural sources of lycopene, a potent antioxidant that concentrates in the lens and retina of your eyes. Why is lycopene so important? Think of your eye's lens as a crystal clear window. Over the years, oxidative stress from sunlight, environmental toxins, and normal metabolism can cause proteins in that lens to clump together, creating a cloudy effect known as a cataract. Lycopene acts like a shield, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage those proteins. Studies have shown that individuals with higher dietary intake of lycopene have a lower risk of developing cataracts, and in some cases, progression of clouding can be slowed. But lycopene's benefits go beyond cataract prevention. It also supports the delicate network of capillaries that feed your retina, reducing inflammation and helping maintain the structural integrity of the photoreceptor cells that allow you to see fine detail. Here's where cooking works magic. Lycopene becomes significantly more bioavailable when tomatoes are heated. In fact, a study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that cooking tomatoes at a moderate temperature for 30 minutes increased lycopene availability by more than 30%. And when you pair cooked tomatoes with a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive oil, the absorption increases even further, making dishes like tomato soup or roasted tomatoes especially beneficial for your eyes. A practical, evening-friendly option: roast whole cherry tomatoes in olive oil with a pinch of fresh herbs at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. The heat will release their lycopene, the oil will help your body absorb it, and the flavor will be rich and sweet. Include this as part of your dinner, and you will be delivering a powerful dose of lens-protecting antioxidants to your eyes before your body's nighttime repair shift begins. Now that we have explored all four vegetables, carrot, spinach, butternut, squash, and tomato, we can see how each one targets a different but equally vital part of your eye health. And together they form a powerful natural defense system that works while you sleep. We have traveled through the fascinating world of food as medicine for your eyes, and along the way we have discovered something powerful. Protecting and even repairing your vision is not only possible, it is within your daily control. You now know about the four cooked vegetables that work while you sleep to restore and defend your eyes. Carrots, delivering beta-carotene to recharge your night vision sensors. Spinach, nourishing the tiny blood vessels in your retina with circulation boosting nitrates and lutein. Butternut squash, rebuilding the protective pigments in your macula to keep your central vision sharp. And tomatoes, flooding your lens and retina with lycopene to shield them from oxidative damage and clouding. Each of these vegetables plays a unique role. One strengthens your photoreceptors, another enhances blood flow, another restores pigment density, and another protects the lens itself. Together, they create a comprehensive repair team, working quietly while you rest to keep your vision clear and vibrant. The science behind this is not abstract. It is rooted in the way your body works every single night. The repair cycles, the antioxidant defenses, the circulation patterns that renew your tissues. By giving your body the right nutrients at the right time, you are not just slowing decline, you are actively tipping the balance toward healing. Here is your invitation. Choose one of these vegetables tonight. Prepare it in the way we discussed. Lightly steamed, gently sautéed, roasted with a touch of healthy fat. Savor it as part of your evening meal and picture those nutrients traveling through your bloodstream, reaching your eyes and getting to work while you sleep. Then do it again tomorrow, and the day after that. Small, consistent steps can bring remarkable changes over time. If you have been inspired by this journey, I encourage you to subscribe and join our BioBites community. Here we connect the latest scientific research to practical, everyday actions you can take to protect your health, extend your vitality, and live fully one bite at a time. Your vision is not just about seeing the world. It is about experiencing life in all its color, detail, and beauty. And with every mindful choice you make at the dinner table, you are giving yourself the gift of more mornings where the world looks sharp, vibrant, and alive. The next step is yours.